beautiful people, and let's talk isekai, which has potential? Genjitsu Shugi Yuusha no Oukoku Saikenki. Strategy isekai with harem implications, and possibly action.
Pegaria.
The designs are interesting, some subtly good, some less than pleasant. I definitely appreciate the military uniform on the military woman looking like an equestrian uniform. Since she was equestrianing, anime riding as it gallops, you'd expect to see her using some internet magic to equitate her clothes and become the Questrian or something. No, her name ain't E. And I've never seen an anime with a lion-headed person that didn't look wrong for some reason. I don't really know what it is. Maybe treating the services as too different? Kinda like the fur in Space Jam 2? I just know Lion Man worked better. Yes, I have seen the loose head moments, but the visual execution isn't that good. It's standard, as in we have some mistakes to be expected, like foreheads that become bigger, but it's not good enough the rest of the time to make me not want to stop and laugh at this. In other words, it doesn't matter if the queen has boobage, if you're going to let the line become the hair in Chargeman Ken. The story for first episodes isn't terrible, and I didn't feel they were stretching, but they were stretching. The rhythm clearly isn't so slow or the quality so bad that it made me feel that was the problem, but analyzing after finishing watching, relatively little had happened. For instance, we have a considerably longer scene, but that I could see as necessary. That doesn't mean the long scene is good, but that it could have been made better. I'd recommend it for the simple lack of strategy stuff nowadays, but it is a slower rhythm, I'd say. To explain further, let the rocks roll. So, we have an isekai hero, but he's not the poor boy for only thinking of games and waifus. He planned to be a public servant, so when the anime becomes strategic, we have a good reason why he seems to understand more about the government, even if a medieval one. We have an evil empire that's pretty generic in presentation. I'm almost sure this pig is from Gate, certainly with a way to take him back to his world, or make a wish in case you want to be an a-hole looking for revenge. But for the moment, no one wants to get to that. The country holding the biggest frontier with the evil empire is keeping it in check, but it's not a blank check, haha, so they need support. And this would be with money or by summoning the hero. So, the hero is trying to solve the people's problems, gets the throne from the king, who finds himself clearly incapable to perform his kingly duties, and sells national treasures to pay what the kingdom owes. That's what I mean. The episode establishes its intentions of being more strategic, that the hero is intelligent and interested in helping its people, and the situation itself to a point. But this to a point is where they stretch. For today's audiences, having to explain an isekai is very unlikely. It's like the scene of him being summoned. This can be quick, be a joke, or both. But he falls without falling, there's no reason why he falls without falling, and we don't even get much humor coming from that. It's not so poorly done that it shouldn't be here, but they don't seem to even know why they put it here. It just was in the storyboard, so it had to be in the final product. Maybe if these moments had been used for the rhythm instead of mini scenes that seem to be loose, I wouldn't have that much of an issue with it. Still worth watching in my opinion.